What is up, guys? This is Tony with New Frontiers Gaming here, and today I'm going to be bringing you the deck profile of the teams that I just played Nick with. I think it's a really fun deck. Competitive, no, but I figured for all you Toon fans, this would be fun for you guys to check out and see how I have my build. Obviously, there are other cards that you can use with the deck, but this is the way I felt like playing it, and I feel like it was the best fit for me. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to get right into the deck profile. So first things first, we're playing 3 Toon Dark Magicians, mainly because he searches for your spells and traps, and he can special Toon from your deck by discarding 1 Toon. So that's that. 2 Toon, Red Eyes Toon Dragon, because he specials Toon from your hand, ignoring the summoning conditions except himself. Best part about him is he can get you 3 level 7 Toons on board if you want to, and if you're playing the extra deck, you have access to Draco Sack, Big Eye, and a numerous amount of other rank 7s that you can get. Then I'm playing 1 Toon Mermaid, just because she can attack directly, and then she's just there as a 4-drop. Toon Mass Sorcerer, at 2 because he draws you cards and he can attack your opponent directly like all other teams can. Just helps out your plays. I play 2 Toon Cyber Dragons because it can help extend my plays with linking or ranks, but I explained it in the duel, I don't play an extra deck because I didn't feel like it needed one. Then I'm playing 2 Toon Gemini Elves because she discards a card from your opponent's hand when you inflict damage to your opponent. She can also attack your opponent directly. This is definitely part of the fuel for the deck. It's Blackstone Legend, you tribute it off, and you summon a Toon Red Eyes from your deck. In that first duel I played against Nick, I ended up drawing both of my Toon Red Eyes, so it kind of ended up being useless. Then I play 3 Grunraji to Isa. This is my spicy tech for Toon Kingdom and the 1 Pot of Desires that I run in the deck. Can get pretty beefy as long as you draw into your Tours, because you can tour your field, save them with your Toon Kingdom, banish X amount of cards from the top of your deck, drop him, and he'll get a boost times the amount by 400. That's it for the monsters. So for the spells, we're running 2 Comic Hands. Basically, it's just a snatch steal for Toons, minus giving your opponent 1,000 life. You have to control a Toon monster in Toon World, and that monster becomes a Toon and can attack your opponent directly. Then we have 3 Toon Kingdoms, definitely the heart and soul of the deck, because it can prevent your Toons from being destroyed by battle or card effect, and then you can save your Toons by banishing 1 card from the top of your deck times the amount of Toons you're saving. And your Toons can't be targeted. I don't know if I said that. 3 Toon Table of Contents. Duh. 1 Mimicat because he's a thief, and if need be, I can snatch up something from my opponent's graveyard that I can use that I haven't gotten access to, or that can help me get the win.
One question on that. Since it says Mimicat and it doesn't have Toon in the name, why don't you run more than just 1 copy?
Because it's not searchable.
But then if you run 2 or 3, it becomes more viable in your hand.
It does become more viable in your hand, but you can only activate 1 per turn. And you don't really, that's not really what you do with the deck. What you do with the deck is get out your level 7s and proceed to attack.
Fair enough.
3 Terraforming searches out Toon Kingdom, as well same with, Dark Magician. Then I play 2 Call to the Grave, by the Grave. This just prevents you from losing your searches, and it can stop pretty much any effect that activates in the grave, so that's why that's in there. I know it's a fun duel, but I needed some surprise factor in there. And I played 1 Upstart Goblin to make the card count 39, basically. And then 1 Pot of Desires, because I do need my tunes. I cannot afford to lose them, so that's why there's only 1 Desires. 1 Toon Mask. What this does is you target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and then you special summon a tune that has a lower level than that monster. So if your opponent has a level 8 monster, you activate this, get out your Dark Magician or your Red Eyes, depending on what your hand looks like. Toon Briefcase. This is a really good card, in my opinion, when you have tunes out, because when they summon a monster, no matter if it's special, normal, flipped, you activate this and shuffle that card back into the deck. 3 Torrentials, because Toon Kingdom saves your tunes. So you activate this, you banish top however many tunes you have, and it play Gren Maju after, and he just becomes a beast. And then 1 Solemn Warning for another surprise factor.
So what about that extra deck?
You mean the extra deckless deck that I play? Yeah, well, what it came down to was I didn't have enough rank 7s to actually make a viable extra deck, so I just decided to not even use an extra deck. If you wanted to try to make... Yes, I have those, but...
No, I'm just laying them out.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
You can go into rank 4s, you can go into rank 5 with the 2 Toon Cyber Dragons, and you can go into rank 7s, but honestly, I felt like I didn't really want an extra deck, so I didn't do it.
One thing, or anything else you want to add to it, or?
If you want to try to make the deck competitive, I would recommend adding in money cards like Ash Blossom, and maybe some, what was it, Improvidence or whatever, that new trap card.
Yeah, Transcending, or I don't like the card.
That new trap card from Flames of Destruction. Maybe an Evenly Matched, because there are times when you just don't draw your tunes that you can play, and you should just evenly match your opponent's field away. Maybe Spellbook of Knowledge if you wanted to go with a more spellcaster heavy route. Just adding in that knowledge and the blue boy with Spellbook of Secrets. At that point, I just wouldn't recommend running the traps. There's a number of things that you could do with the deck. One idea I had was running a Red Eyes variant of the deck with
the Gear-free Iron Knight, Red Eyes Iron Knight.
Yeah, the Red Eyes Iron Knight with Slash and all that fun stuff from Red Eyes, but they call it Brick Eyes for a reason, so that's why I chose not to. You do a machine variant where you just run the Cyber Dragon engine, take out all these other tunes, and just leave these guys in there.
That's not a bad idea, too.
Yeah, there's multiple things that you can do with it to try to improve the deck. But with that said, let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any deck ideas, feel free to message me or leave a comment in the comment section down below. Click that like button just because. If you don't, I don't care. It's not a big deal. But yeah, Nick, anything to add?
Not really. You can do a bunch of link plays with the deck too. With Tomahawk, Galaxy Tomahawk, because in his build he does run a lot of level 7, so you can make Tomahawk make a bunch of link plays for that extra, because tunes don't need an extra deck, like you said, but you can always make room for them. Other than that, that's kind of my only input. yeah, I wouldn't recommend pushing that bell icon because we don't upload that often. So I mean, what's it going to benefit us, honestly? But if you do see us, though, I mean, click on the video, check it out at least.
Yeah, I mean, we'll try to upload a little bit more, be more active like we used to be, but there's no guarantees in life, so...
Yep, life happens.
Well, that being said, this is New Frontier signing out.